Up, 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 up. You got it.
Welcome back, YouTube. David here. Got a new video for y'all today, but before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. So yes, as the video implies, I am going to be attempting an 8-week body transformation. Now, how exactly did this whole idea come about? Well, it's real simple. For those who don't know, you should look up Brian Shaw, 4-time world's strongest man, one of the biggest names in the sport, one of the biggest names in the fitness industry overall. I mean, there's a guy you can respect, someone you can look up to. I know I for sure do, for his work ethic, the things he's done in the sport of strongman, and the things he's done in the business world. So he's a real good person to look up to. I saw on his Instagram the other day that he posted he is going to be having his 8-week transformation challenge. Now, I looked into it a little bit more, and I thought it was just going to be, you know, body transformation for those who are trying to lose weight, gain weight, whatever it may be, whatever the person's specific goal is. But in there, it said it's not just about overall like body appearance, the physical. The whole point of this challenge, from what I saw, was to improve your overall lifestyle, your habits, your overall being. So on there, it said write down whatever your personal goals are outside of just the physical. So whether it be reading more, spending more time with the family, getting a little bit more stable with whatever business you're trying to start, you know, things like that. So I'm like, oh man, this seems pretty cool. I got a couple things in my life I'm trying to get going. This will be a perfect time to do it. Why not? But the biggest thing that got to me that I saw was that at the end of the 8 weeks, after you submit all the questionnaires, do all the challenges you're supposed to and all that, he'll select the winner. Winner gets to meet him out in Colorado. That's where he's from. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to meet Brian Shaw. I mean, that's the guy I look up to. I'm going to try to do my best on this challenge. So what exactly does the challenge consist of? From what I looked up, it's 8 weeks, obviously. And each week there's going to be some type of challenge that's going to be sent out on Fridays, so you can prepare for and get ready to accomplish from Monday going on to the following week. So it's my job to make sure I complete each challenge. And then within each day of the week, there's going to be small daily challenges, which is more along the lines of a checklist. Some of the things off the top of my head that I remember reading were drinking 80 ounces of water per day, getting 7 hours of sleep per night, doing 10 minutes of intentional movement each day. So little things like that, which I completely agree, it shouldn't just be a daily thing for a challenge. These should be things that you carry on for the rest of your life outside of these 8 weeks. This is just things for overall health that everyone should be doing. So first things first, I have to establish what my goals are. So the easiest thing to come across is the physical. What am I trying to do physically? Real simple. I want to gain weight. Specifically, I want to gain lean muscle mass. All right. So currently I'm at 168 pounds. These are my before pictures. So as you can see, I'm not the smallest guy in the world, but I'm not the biggest one either by a long shot. I'm not the leanest, but at the same time, you can see a little bit muscle definition there. My abs are a little blurry, definitely something I could work on. So my goal will be to get up from 168 pounds to 173 pounds. So that's 5 pounds, yeah, 178, 168. Yeah, 5 pounds from 168 to 173 while still staying around 13% body fat. So right now I fluctuate around the mid 13% mark. So I want to stay that. If I can increase 5 pounds of body weight, but still be between roughly 13.4 to 13.7% body fat, I'll be real happy, because that shows I gained lean muscle mass, but I didn't gain any additional body fat. That's going to be the goal in terms of just physical appearance. Now, performance wise, if y'all don't know, you should already. I fucking hate cardio. Never liked doing it. Never will. So one thing I got to start incorporating is just at least 20 minutes of cardio each day. Okay. Now, I'm not necessarily doing it to lose fat or anything. I have to do it with the understanding that this is just good for long-term health, overall heart health, longevity, things like that. So every evening, I'm going to commit myself to 20 minutes of movement, whether it be a simple 20-minute walk, a 20-minute hike, 20-minute jog, 20-minute interval training, just a quick HIIT workout, whatever it is. I need 20 minutes of additional movement to get my heart rate up. Now, outside of those 20 minutes, another goal I have in terms of performance is I need to start incorporating some mobility, some stretching, some flexibility work. I do too much damn lifting, not enough stretching. I'm tired of my shoulders always feeling stiff. My hammies are always tight as fuck. I definitely need to loosen up. I do too much lifting, not enough recovery work. So I want to start incorporating 2 10-minute sessions of this mobility work each day. Now, the way I'm going to split it up is in the morning, I do my regular strength and weight training. So an hour and a half of that, no big deal. That's easy for me. I enjoy doing that. Right when I'm done with that strength session, I'm going to do 10 minutes of stretching. So that shouldn't be too difficult. In the evening, after I just force myself to do those 20 minutes of cardio, I'm going to finish off those 20 minutes with an additional 10 minutes of, again, mobility, stretching, flexibility work. So we got my hour and a half weight training session in the morning, followed by 10 minutes of stretching, plus another 30-minute session in the evening consisting of 20 minutes of cardio, 10 minutes of mobility work. So that's for performance. I know it's gonna be hard, especially the cardio. I feel like I could really commit to the mobility, just the fucking cardio, man. I never liked running, never will. Like the whole thought of cardio, I just never liked it. Fuck that. But I'm gonna do it because I know it's good for my health. Gotta walk the walk. I gotta practice what I preach. I tell my clients all the time, hey, it's good for you, this and that, but I gotta commit. I gotta lead by example. And not to say I don't do it at all. I'm just not very consistent. I say I do it probably 3 times out of the week. I gotta shoot for every day. So that's it for the actual physical / appearance / performance goals. Now, outside of that, what do I gotta do? Man, I wanna get back into reading. For those who don't know, I'm well read. I do a lot of reading. I try to commit myself to reading a couple pages per day. And although I haven't taken a day off to read, I know I'm not as consistent with how much reading I do each day. So I remember over the pandemic, I was reading maybe like 2 hours per day outside of the regular textbooks I have to read for school. And that's just because I had the time to do so. Ever since we went back online, the hours at work have picked, the coursework got a little harder. I had to spend a little bit more time studying. I haven't found as much time to read daily. So I'm gonna go from a couple pages of reading daily to try to read at least 1 chapter of whatever book it is I'm reading per day. Minimum. All right, I say minimum because the bigger goal I have in terms of reading is to read 1 book per week the way I used to. So again, got to do a minimum of 1 chapter of reading per day, but the intention is 1 book per week. So, you know, got to put those intellectual gains into use as well. Got to have the brains to go with the brawn. And then lastly, one thing I also want to do outside of the gym is going to be being more consistent with my social media outreach. So on TikTok, I hardly ever post. On Instagram, I've been taking some time off. The only one I say I will really be consistent in right now is YouTube. So I got to try to grow all the platforms, trying to be consistent and try to put the quality over quantity. Yes, I want to be more consistent with it, but at the same time, I don't want to put a bunch of bullshit out there just to put things out there. No, I want to put quality and effort behind the content that I put out. So that's going to be a challenge, but I'm going to find the way to go around it. Again, the whole point of this challenge, which is one of the main things that really appeal to me, is it's not just about physical appearance, weight loss, weight gain, things like that. The typical things we will think of when we think of the word fitness transformation. It's about improving your overall lifestyle, building good habits, realizing what you're really able to do. That's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to better all aspects of my life within these 8 weeks and carry it over past the 8 weeks. Just because 2 months is over doesn't mean stop. We got to continue building on these habits. So first things first I got to do is I already got to start committing into that cardio. So let's get into it. And we're off. So like I said, got to commit to these 20 minutes a day. I already know this is going to be the hardest thing for me because I fucking hate cardio. Cannot emphasize that enough, but oh well. And just because I hate myself so much, you see this backpack on me? Kind of see my backpack back there? I got a 45-pound plate in there because it's not like this was already more difficult, or it wasn't difficult enough, but whatever. But I would like to point out, look how nice the sky looks. Look at that. Nice sunset, like an orangey color, a lot of rain clouds, but it looks cool. So yeah, just got to get it in. It's not the worst thing in the world. There's worse things happening on this planet. But like I said, this 8 weeks, it's just gonna be about change. I gotta build up these habits and I gotta stay with them, stay consistent. Even after the 8 weeks are up, definitely have to try to continue on with doing my cardio and just sticking with a routine. So as always, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to not just this channel, but my girlfriend's and our couples channels too. And then comment down below if there's any videos that you would like me to do. And comment down below, what are some goals that you have in mind? If you were to do this 8-week challenge, what exactly is it that you are going to change? What type of habits do you want to build up? things outside of the gym. Remember, your life does not revolve around the gym. If you work out, that's just 1, maybe 2 hours out of your day. There's still another 22, 23 hours the rest of the day that you have a chance to try other things. Don't let your whole life just revolve around the gym. Try other things. So comment down below. What are you trying to change? What are your goals? And actually try to make it happen. So make a game plan, set the goal, conquer it. With that being said, catch y'all next time.